Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video. So I was 75.5 new low this morning, which we need. Me and Ben both think them 74s are needed. So that was a very good step towards that this morning. 76, what was I? 75.5 this morning, 76.8 last Thursday. So I'm 1.3 kilo down, which at this point is a hell of a lot in a week. So we're going to go in, we're going to fight to hold on to these numbers as much as I can, which ain't going to be easy, but look, spirits are high. We're gonna get as much done as we possibly can, and let's get it rolling. And obviously big talking point in today's vid. So stay tuned. Let's get in for push. Pre's down. New low this morning, closing in on them 74s, so let's get it. Another sesh bagged. No talking today in there, boys. I just needed to keep the hoodie on, get the headphones in, lock in and get that done. And it was actually, I don't know how, because I didn't feel good, and yesterday was less than 1,500 calories, but just locking in still held on to everything, mate. Brutal. Who's calling me, bro? Come on. We're on the YouTube. Random number. No, don't know who it is. So yeah, nailed. So I'm going to get back now. We're on good time. And then what I will do is I will walk you through, obviously, the title of this video. You're probably wondering, Luke, what the hell are you doing, mate? So let's get back and let's run you through the game plan. So cooking up the meal 3, which is post, which is 20 grams of rice, 50 tomato, 170 chicken, which I've already made. I just make 3 days worth there. Rocket and 100 gram asparagus. What I've got is 25 gram of whey, which I'm going to make for meal 4. So we've got the sample pack, strawberry cream, which if you freeze your whey like I'm going to do right now, is so nice. And then what I've got is, so this meal is very minimal calories, but there is no complaints
from me, because what I do is get 8 grams of this dark chocolate and then I crumble that up and get in there. So that is literally some strawberry ice cream with 8 grams of dark chocolate then in there, and then I have 80 gram of Pink Lady apple as well, which is just that flavour with the apple. There is zero complaints from me with that. So that strawberry cream, if you like, it reminds me of back in the day, a good old McDonald's strawberry milkshake. I used to love a McDonald's strawberry milkshake. So if you like a McDonald's strawberry milkshake, or you like strawberry ice cream, like just that standard flavour, you will probably like that strawberry cream. It's a good one. It's not like a one I'd have in all the time, but like with a nice little sample pack like that, really, really good. So meal 3, we're going to dig into that. We've got dropping everything, boys. We've got the asparagus cooking away. Chicken's already made, so it's just the rice that is cooking there as well. It's only 20 gram. It's very, very, very minimal, but it will do the job. So let's eat it.
Here we have it then, fellas. What a fancy meal that is. What a fancy meal that is. Good old chicken, rice and asparagus. With a bit of low sugar ketchup on there. I'm just dropping rice. I'm dropping everything today, bro. What's wrong with me? Yesterday it was 10 grams of rice in this meal, which was no fun, boys, but it's done. So, giving myself a 20 here. What a treat, mate. What a treat. Still nice though. I'll eat this in peace, boys. Get YouTube on. We've got to do that cardio, and then we'll have a good chat. Let's get this done. Right, mate, sessions are boxed off, so they will be perfect now, right? So I just want you to keep me. So, cardio boxed, just getting the steps boxed. I'm gonna literally walk on here for an hour, put the laptop in front of me, get the majority of steps done, because then we've got calls and then the team call. As you know, if you watch the vids on a Thursday, we've got the team training call, so 17 sets that I'm gonna be breaking down this evening. So a big one, ready to go. And programming now. Programming is something that we take so seriously. You know, me and Cody will talk about all the time, and just been speaking to him as well, the things we want to add. And that's one reason I'm excited to off prep when I've got a little bit more time to really dive into those things. Really want to get into some training stuff for clients. Really want to get, and this is more, you know, more than what we've got. We've got over 100 videos, over 250 calls, all available there for clients, just extra stuff, but just adding to that, making sure everybody is just got everything they need to be bulletproof of everything. So very much looking forward to that. So I'm going to crack on and get that done. And then that's moving done for the day. Hour 15 of steps done. So we have 80 gram Pink Lady. And then like you saw before, strawberry cream, you see the dark chocolate in there. Oh yes, beautiful. Enjoyable meal, small meal. Whoa! Which I will eat as the pre-title video snack. So then we're good to go. That was, honestly fellas, the hardest leg day I've ever done, just purely because fumes, mate, complete fumes. So as you saw on my happy scale, Why is that beeping at me, bro? I was 75.3 this morning. I think I was 76.5, 0.6 last Friday. So we're like 1.3, 1.4 kilo down, right, from last leg day. So holding on to them numbers, mate, that was tough. So I've not purposely took a while to get around to the title of this video. So we're going to go through that now, fellas. So huge new low this morning, which affects that decision making. So as you are watching this right now on the Sunday, if you are watching this on the Sunday, where are you going, bruv? Yes, boys, hold my ground. He fucking needs to move out my way, brother. So as you are watching this right now, if you are watching this on the Sunday, I am a change of plans 1 week out. So this is a show that I had lined up. I signed up for it. So everything has been geared to the show on the 27th, right? When I've been saying like, right, 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, whatever it is. So I'm 2 weeks out tomorrow. I'm Friday right now. So as I'm recording this on the Friday, 2 weeks out tomorrow from the main show, which is a naturals men's physique show. So that is the focus. That's like where I want to be freshest for. That's the focus there. That's the main show. Always has been. That's always been the one prep is geared toward to. There is a show the weekend before, which I've had my eye on. If I felt ready and if Ben felt ready, then that was going to be the plan to do that. So that is zero pressure with this first show. The reason I'm doing it, there's a few reasons, and I'm going to go through that now. I knew that if I could be in them 74 kilos, from a condition standpoint, I'm going to be pretty much ready to go. We're very, very close. So I've got, today is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which still would give us Thursday, Friday, Saturday to get fresh going into that Sunday show. So I've still got the best part of a week of fat loss to get into them 74s. I was 75.3 this morning. So that's the main reason we don't need a full peak essentially for that show, because that is just a warm-up show. It gives me then the full week after that going into the naturals. So the reason why we're going to do this, number one, it's an untested show. So there is no pressure on me, right? It's an untested first timers. So there will be some big boys there. I know that. There will be some guys 90 plus kilo on that stage, right? I'm going to be, coming in 74, 75. So there will be some big lads. There is absolutely zero pressure on me with that. That's the main reason for me to be able to get my feet wet. You can only do your first show once, obviously. So it makes sense to do a first timer show against people who it's also their first time on stage, right? So that in itself just makes sense with where that show is. So it's a first timer show. It's non-tested, so there's no pressure for me there, like whatsoever. Where I place, I do not care. I'm not on anything, so I just want to go, look my best. The next reason is it gathers some really, really valuable data then for me and Ben going into next week's show. So we can see how I look at certain times of the day, how I look on stage, pumping up too early, pumping up too late. Just those little things, that little bit of data, if we feel like we've spilled a little bit, if we feel like we could have pushed through that little bit, it's going to be really valuable data. For example, when I took Tom to stage this year, we learned a lot from show number 1 to his second show, which was very, very valuable. We brought a much better look. We knew we could push him with more food. So essentially, it's going to be that same thing there. So it's just some valuable experience. It's no pressure. See how we come in, and then we can come in even better then off the back of that, going into the main show on the 27th. So that's why we're going in for that one, boys. So as you're watching this on the Sunday, that is exactly 1 week. So right now I am recording this at 9 days out. It's the Friday. That show there is on the Sunday. Another big reason, I really, really appreciate you watching these YouTubes, this prep. So I don't want to be like moving around the fact that I'm doing a show in the videos this week. Like, I want you to be able to see the difference of going into this first show than the second show, because this first show we're not massively like peaking for. It's just a case of, right, okay, we're lean enough, let's get freshen up a bit and let's get full and let's jump on. So that's going to be the focus. So I want to be able to talk about that. I want to be able to document that. It means we can cover 2 show days leading up to the show, my feelings around it. So you're a big part of that if you've watched these YouTubes. So massive shout out, and make sure you are subscribed. It massively, massively helps. I want to keep these coming, and I've had a lot of really nice messages regarding the YouTube. So any tags on the stories, any messages, honestly, I do very much appreciate it. So yeah, that is what, if you watched the last video, my brother got me the board shorts I'll be wearing for the second show for my birthday. So they're locked and loaded, ready to roll. My red ones, I really, really like them. So I just needed some other ones. So that's what I picked up for this first show. When I was saying that might be a clue. So if you clicked on, give yourself a pat on the back. But nobody did actually say. So I will half believe you if you say you knew what that was. But yeah, 1 week out earlier. Let's go. So we've got digging to do. I've got, like I said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, maybe even that Wednesday of fat loss, which means then we've got 3 days to pull back, get food in, get fresh, and then come into that Sunday and enjoy. So here we go, boys. We're on now. We're now at 1 week out. So let's get after it. Let's get home. I've just battered legs. I've got a date with 50 minutes of cardio. But there isn't too many of them left, maybe 5 or 6, which I'm very, very happy about. So let's get it. Post going down, 100 asparagus, 20 rice. We've got rocket, 170 chicken, sorry, and then just 50 tomato. And then I've prepped the meal 4 again. We're going to go with the chocolate orange frozen waste. We've got 25 gram and then 8 gram dark chocolate. So I'll give you a taste test of that. I've not had chocolate orange for a while, but it is very nice. It's not one I get like all the time, but as a one-offer there, it is now. If you like chocolate orange, it's bang on. It's just, I'm a chocolate mint man myself personally, but it is good. It is very, very nice. So we'll have that, but we'll get pretty boring post down first. Cardio and steps done. Unreal. We've got the choc orange, which frozen. It's good, boys, with them chocolate chips as well. Ooh. And then we have 80 gram of Pink Lady apple. The classic meal 4. I will put on shots of where I was at this morning. I've just realised I've not actually done that yet this video. So this is where I was at this morning. 75.3 kilo, which is the lightest I've been for a long, long time. So flat, super, super flat. That condition, that detail will improve with some more food in. But right now we are just relentless with digging the body fat off. So we're fine with being flat. We need to be, we have to push, right? So that's where I'm at. Lower back is in a hell of a lot more. Abs are in a lot more. Obliques are in a lot more. The detail in like my delts, my chest striations, even abs, that will come even more so when I'm fresh. There's less inflammation and we've got food. So we have to trust that will be there. But right now, it's just time to dig. So from a condition standpoint, that's the happiest I've been. From a completeness to the physique, obviously I'm going to need to wait to where we're getting some food and then we're going to have to assess that look. So I'm going to take you through all of that. We're going to go through everything. But that's where I was at this morning. I'm going to dig into meal 4 and then we're going to go and pick up some team clothing for the boys, which is always exciting. Let's enjoy some Pink Lady. Right, we've done the Aldi Sainsbury's double. We've got the hoodies in the back as well. So I'm going to pack them all up, get them sent out. We've got, I think we've got 12, 13 to send out, which is always sick. I love sending them out. It's a job to do, but that is absolutely fine. Them hoodies are fire as well. I might show you them in the next one when we're sending those out. I feel sorry for Lucy now because I am low energy. I'm still trying not to be snappy, trying to be just as nice as I can, which I'm doing a good job of, to be fair. And I'm just so super low energy now, especially these next few days. So I'm going to make something nice tonight. We're going to go for, we've gone for the good old garlic and parsley flatbread, which is fire. I'm going to season that chicken nice, right? I'm going to bang that with some peppers. I'm going to bang that with some lettuce, bit of feta on top, and then we've got a sauce that I know she likes as well. So flatbread game is strong. With flatbreads, the most underrated things ever, bro. They are fire. So I'm going to have my 20 grams of rice, but I will make Lucy that. And I'll also have one of these now as a little treat on the way home. So I'll get back, cook that up, get these hoodies in. I'll let you know where scale weight is in the morning after another day in the bag, boys. Morning squad. 20 minutes left of 50 minutes cardio. I feel horrendous, mate. Like, trust me, this is not easy. This is horrible. Every little bit of me, my legs, everything wants to get off this right now. This is tough, mate. This is the toughest cardio I've done. I'm fasted. I'm just getting it out of the way. It's early, Saturday morning. I was 75.2 this morning, so a new low. But we're getting close. We're nearly at them 74s. But I'm feeling every little bit of this. So 20 minutes. I need to lock in and get that done. I don't even know, fellas, what I was saying in that last clip. Excuse the state of me. Honestly, that's the worst I've ever felt doing cardio. And that is why you stay on. Because 5 minutes after that, get a bit of a second wind. You're into the last 5. Get it nailed. Oh, mate. I'm so happy to get that out of the way. I usually get up and go train on the Saturday. But because I dread doing that cardio so much, like, because I know when I get back from training, I've got to do cardio, and then I've got to stand on air for ages. I just dread it, mate. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and give myself time to chill today. So I'm up early, got the cardio boxed off. I'm going to do a good amount of steps now for about half an hour. And then we're going to have meal 1, chill, train. And that's that, because we've had a big work week. So I want to really try and keep my weekends to where I just have a horrific morning of getting everything done. And then I actually give myself some time just to chill, and like I just made some food adjustments and stuff like that on the laptop doing the cardio. So that helps, but whatever we need to do, we will do, because I am, of course, 1 week out today as you're watching this. Tomorrow for me right now, it's the Saturday as I'm wrapping this one up, but 1 week out. So going into that week, like I said, it's not the typical peak week where fat loss is done, because we're jumping into this one. So we're going to be pushing for a few more days, and then we're going to give ourselves just enough time to get fresh. So that is the game plan, boys. Honestly, if you have watched the videos, if you watch them doing your cardio, eating your food, whatever it is, I appreciate it massively. Massively appreciate it. Let me know if you're watching. Any shares on the stories, always massively appreciated. And I will see you in the next one. Peace. Thank you very much for watching another video. Videos are coming every single Sunday and Wednesday, so if you want more, you need that content there, make sure you subscribe. Drop me a comment with anything that you want to see. The link to coaching is down below. The link to the Perform discount is down below. For more daily content, Luke Whitney Coach. I'll see you in the next one.